Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I'm here with another review of a DYU e-bike. This is the DYU C3. This is a 14-inch electric bike, so should be pretty cool. I wanted this for my wife because it's smaller. I have the 16-inch, which is still pretty compact and perfect for a woman. This one's a little bit smaller, but we want to take this out of the box, check it out. We'll charge it up, take it for a ride, and do a good test and review of it. If it's as good as the C2, it's a fabulous bike, because that C2 is an awesome e-bike. I really, really like it. Let's go ahead and cut the straps and get this unboxed. So we'll just open this up right here on the top. So it's definitely packed good. We have a box of stuff here. Right here we have the seat. And then here we have the e-bike. I'll just pull it up out of here. Okay, as you can see here, they have it packaged real well. It's got all this foam to keep it from getting all banged up and shipping. Go around here and cut all the zip ties. Okay, now that we got all that off, we can pretty much see what we have here. Looking good, very good looking bike. This is our fold up part. So it don't fold in half like the C2 does. The C3 is already pretty compact, so it just folds up the handlebars like so. And then once you get them folded up, has a lock right here, and that just locks the handlebars in place. So it's that simple. Just fold it up, pull that lock back, and you're good to go. Now we got this fender brace right here that comes around, and then we put the Allen bolts in right here and bolt it on right there like that. So that'll be pretty simple to do. Open up our little box here. Inside we have a little wrench, it looks like, and the C314 owner's manual. We have our two pedals. We have our power supply to charge this up. So the way this bike charges is you have a 110 wall outlet to plug it into right there. Plug this in here, and then we just plug this part right here into the bike and charge it up. I will show you a little bit later how to do that. Also, it comes with this neat little multi-tool. Pretty cool that it comes with that. So it has Allen wrenches to fit pretty much everything on there. It has a Phillips screwdriver, a wrench for the pedals, and we have a few different Allen wrenches like that. Pretty nice to have this. So you carry this with you on the bike all the time. It even has their DYU logo on there. Okay, next thing we have is the seat. We can unbox it, stick it on. Pretty simple to do. Good looking seat, and it actually has springs on the seat and a reflector right here on the back. So the seat is a quick latch right here. Just pull this back, stick our seat in, set it down to where we want it, line it up straight, pull this around, and we'll lock it in place like that. Okay, now we have our pedals. Now the pedals on this are like any bicycle. You have one that's for right, one that's for left, and a left-hand thread and right-hand thread. So pretty much just look at the L on it, match it up with the one on here. Right here we need the R, which is the right, and it'd be standard right-hand thread. Take our supplied multi-tool with the wrench and just tighten it down. Do the same on the other side. Now this one being the L, that goes on the left side. It's also left-hand thread, so it actually threads backward to what the other side does. Okay, both pedals are on. Next thing we want to do is bolt this front fender bracket on. So there's an Allen bolt right here we remove. And it's the same thing on each side. We just slide the bracket back into place like that and put our bolt in. There's also a note on here to check your tires. Make sure the air pressure is right. It says between 25 and 45 psi. Okay, now we have both of them done. Check out this little headlight. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is install the tail light, and there is a wrench right here inside where the owner's manual is. So 2 nuts on here. We just need to remove. Set our tail light on here like so, and then take our wrench and tighten these 2 nuts back up. It's just about as simple as that. Okay, we got that tight. Okay, so now our next step is we want to, this has a quick release too, so just pull that. We can turn the handlebars up to where we want them at the angle we want our brake levers, and then just pull that back and lock it back down. Then we can turn the reflector, set it where we want it, and take our Phillips screwdriver that's in our little dandy toolkit here, and we'll tighten this back down like that. Okay, now that I pretty much got the bike set up, I'm going to go ahead and charge it before we do much to it. So we'll go ahead and charge it right here on the left side. You see this little rubber plug? Pull that, plug in our DC to charge it from our adapter. I also have it plugged into a 110 wall outlet, and now we should be charging. On our little transformer here, you can't see it because of the sun, I'm sure, but that light is red, and whenever it's charged, I believe it'll go to green. So if we unplug it, you can see green. So what's going to happen is it's going to be red. When it gets to full charge, it will turn to green. Okay, now we have the DYU C3 up here to ride. So I'm going to show you some of the controls. First thing, it does have a bell. Just kind of a little flip bell, which kind of come in handy, but pretty simple to use. To turn it on, you just push this button, clicks on, and when it does, you can see this display here light up. The indicator of the batteries right here. 4 green lights means you're full charge. 1 green light means you're just about dead. And then to turn on the headlight and tail light, you hold this button down for like 5 seconds, and that should turn on headlight. Right there, it's on. Probably kind of hard to see in the daylight, but it looks nice and bright. And then we have the tail light. And then when we hit the brake, I have my wife, she's the one we're going to be riding this bike. She can hit the brake, just hold it on, and it flashes. Hit the other brake, does the same thing. Pretty cool. So as far as the other controls is, we have the twist throttle, which is you just twist this, and then if you want to use cruise control, whenever you're riding, you have it twisted, and you just press this button one time, and it will, you can let off this, and it will stay on the same speed, obviously, as like cruise control. Now it does have pedal assist, so if you're twisting the throttle and you pedal, you'll kind of get a boost of power. It's pedal assist, so the throttle there running twisted while you're pedaling it boosts your power up and makes it a lot easier for you to pedal. So I'll take it for just a little spin first, and then we'll let her take it for a spin, and then me and her, we're going to go for a ride. In the truck here I have the DYU C3. So pretty simple to use. Now a little large for the bike, I'm sure. It does say it'll handle up to 265 pounds. I'm not that large. That seat's set pretty low for me, so super easy to adjust the seat. Just pull this handle back, raise your seat up to where you want it, and then just pull this little lever back, lock the seat in position. So if we turn the power on, And then to go, all we do is twist the throttle. It's going to take off and go. You can see it trying to wheelie right there. But you can pedal. So I'll pedal it first around here. Not too bad, a little hard pedaling. That's with no power assist. Now if I stop pedaling, I just twist the throttle. Of course, that's a whole lot easier than pedaling for sure. Goes pretty good. Brakes, oh yeah, definitely got good brakes. That's the cool thing about having disc brakes. They work real good. Plenty of power. It actually feels like about the power of the C2. Now the difference in this one is, and the C2 is, this is just single speed, so you don't put it in 1, 2, 3, high, medium, low. It just has one setting, which is throttle on. So if you're pedaling and then you twist it, you got pedal assist. And boy, it boogies pretty darn good. So now we'll let her ride it around a little bit. Because this is going to be her bike. Kickstand down. Okay, take off, hot rod. So she's actually pedaling right now.
Feels like a little scooter.
If you twist the throttle and pedal. You twisting the throttle now?
Holy crap.
What do you think? It boogies.
Yeah, it boogies.
A lot different, especially for us old folks. Pretty cool. So we can have fun on these. Brakes work good?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. So very cool. We're going to take them for a little spin. Okay, we are riding around here at the park. Thing does great. Good brakes. No suspension, but I mean plenty of power, especially for her. 350 watt motor. Plenty of power to pull. I'll put the specs here on the screen so you can see the specs. I don't know them all right offhand, but I can put the specs here on the screen so you can see the specs of this bike. But pretty cool bike. DYU C3. I'm riding the DYU C2 right here. But both good bikes. This one's a little bit bigger, a little more power, stuff like that. But as far as running this, they're both good little bikes. Look at the rabbits. Rabbits going everywhere today. So super cool. We can have lots of rides on these things. We'll be making more videos too on the DYU e-bikes. Yeah, take a right here. Or that's all right. You have to turn around. That's all right. Go in this. Turn around. I also have a video on the DYU C2. If you want to look back on my videos, I'll post a link here in the description of the DYU C2 also. But the DYU C3 here, it has 14-inch wheels instead of the 16, a little smaller, but still just as good of brakes and everything. Same cable disc brakes. Has brake lights, tail lights, headlight. And I'll go left here, we go. Go back up here toward the truck. We had to adjust our seat up. It was a little too low. It may still be. Just kind of have to get the feel of where you want the seat. Okay.
It's way back there.
Kickstand. Kickstand works good. Neat little kickstand the way they are. Turned it off. Okay, guys, there you go. That's the DYU C3. We'll be making more videos later of us riding. We're going to do some more riding today, but for now, that's as far as the video goes. Thank you all for watching. As I said, I put the specs on the screen. In the description here of the video, I will put a link to where you can check out these DYU C2 and, of course, the DYU C3. But thank you all for watching. Click the thumbs up, subscribe down below, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Ride on.